No way. And my sister asked, what is it? So I was having a call with my sister. At the moment, I was dropped off in the center of Cusco and I saw these lights, the sunrise, and I was like, these buildings are amazing. And because of this, I was so surprised about Cusco already from the start. And it has so much to offer. I definitely haven't seen it all. But I mean, I'm definitely pleased what I've seen. I've seen the Machu Picchu, Choqquequirao, Rainbow Mountain. I've been to the Secret Valley, so I have seen many things, and that's going to be all in this video. But little disclaimer is that the Machu Picchu and the Choqquequirao will only be shown, but the whole story will be in the next video because I have a lot of things to share, a lot of information to tell also about your health and about information about the tours itself. By the way, I did it without a tour company, but I mean like the trip itself. Anyway, first we're going to Sacsayhuamán, which is basically, I would say, if you translate it, sexy woman. No, it's not, but it sounds like that. So apparently for these constructions, it's like a puzzle. They didn't use any concrete. They only just find the right fit and place them on each other. I am really missing to drive a motorcycle. The last time was when I was with my friend Matthijs and we were driving around the area of Salta, which is also documented in one of my YouTube videos, so make sure to check it out if you didn't. Anyway, I decided to go to Pisac, to Ollantaytambo, to Salinas de Maras and Moray with the motorcycle. And doing that in one day, it's a bit tight, it's possible, but go early. In Pisac, I went to the ruins and many people, they will go up by a taxi and they walk down, which they say is amazing, but I had my motorcycle, so I just stayed on top. And yeah, I must admit, the views are really nice, the ruins are really nice to see as well. And if you have time left, go to the market in the city as well. It's promising, they say. I drove by it and not more. And it looked nice, but I didn't want to lose time to go check out Ollantaytambo and the other ones. So after this I will drive towards Ollantaytambo. So the people that know me know that I'm a little bit stubborn from time to time. And the people who I've been walking with, the Machu Picchu, told me like, yeah, we're going to the Secret Valley after the Machu Picchu because you arrive in Ollantaytambo and you can go from there towards the salt parts and also towards Morays. But first we're gonna stay a night in Ollantaytambo, so to check around there. And yeah, guess what? I didn't do that because I wanted to go on a motorcycle. And I think the people were right. It's much easier to do it this way. You take from Ollantaytambo, after seeing it, you take a taxi, or like from a tour, you just hop on trip towards the Salinas de Maras or salt mines, and then to Moray, and then continue to Cusco. And then you could, for example, rent a motorcycle, go to Pisac and drive around that area. So yeah, I can recommend that for sure. Anyway, So Ollantaytambo has these nice beautiful spots. You can both hike up towards these spots, and first one you saw you need to pay, and for the second one you can go up for free.
Hiking up to the salt mines because apparently Google Maps said go up here, but this is a path to walk. So some people were living next to the path. They said like, hey, you can store your motorbike here for now, walk up, it's 15 minutes and then you're there. And then I said, after that I want to go to Moray. Google Maps is showing the same route but they told me how to go back and how to get there. So we'll see if we find out on time, because more or less I have 1 hour left. And also I didn't eat. So yeah, it is what it is. The good thing is, if you come from this side, you don't pay entrance. And I'm not going to the entrance because it's up there and I don't have much time left.
For me, this looks like great theater to show your tricks, but apparently it is not. What do you think it is? Basically, they used it for difference of temperatures, so they could grow different stuff. And they are the Incas back in the days. So on the lowest point is the warmest and the highest is colder. Anyway, I was kind of late, so the sunset was going on a little bit, and this means you could not see it totally with sun anymore. But still, it's surprisingly something new and different, you know? And when I left the place, it was not dark yet, so I was happy to drive back in like having some light, so I decided to not stay too long there. But the way back, I came in this village where I was driving around, and then it said like go to the left, go to the left, go to the right, go to the left, and apparently I took the wrong route all the time because Google Maps was talking in my ear. Yeah, seeing it not on a display, sometimes it can be a bit confusing. Motor drivers, they will know what I'm talking about.
Looks good, right? So basically, it's one of the first time, no, it's the first time for me for quinoa negro, black quinoa. I was talking in Spanish, and I really like it. Maybe it's the way how many minutes I cooked, but it's like crispy. The taste is really good with the beans and pepper, onion, and a little bit of chili. I love it. Didn't expect it was so good. And quinoa has really a lot of benefits. The carbs are really healthy. It contains like magnesium and iron, for example. So more quinoa for me.
back on the high altitude again, and now in the Red Valley. Just came back from the Rainbow Mountain, which was above 5,000 meters, so you can imagine it's affecting breathing again. So actually I didn't expect it would be that hard to walk up to the Rainbow Mountain, towards the Rainbow Mountain, but it was absolutely worth it. After that, if you are going to the Rainbow Mountain, make sure to schedule some time for the Red Valley as well. Absolutely insane, these views. And I will stop talking because I'm walking again at the altitude. So if you haven't got used to altitude yet, make sure to do that first before you're doing these hikes. It saves you a lot of energy.
Let's be honest, these women, in my opinion, they can't sing, but the guys, they did pretty well. And yeah, it was funny to see these things, but it was not so special. So if you're doubting to go to this traditional dance in Cusco, you could skip it. You can find other places much better. Anyway, my training. We're finishing off with my training. I switched in my perspective a little bit in my planche training. So usually I did a lot of holds and the dynamic bend arm strength as well. But I am implementing now straight arm strength a bit more as well. I do this with the front lever as well, so it worked for my front lever, so why not using it with my planche? But planche is much harder, so a bit more of resistance, using a bit more of resistance bands. And that's my tip for you as well. If you're thinking like, why should I use a resistance band? It can be really helpful. Don't train it all the time with the resistance band, but I mean, if you can use it, you can really develop your strength. And if you're struggling a little bit with developing your strength, you know how to find me. Anyway, I am going to create the video for you about Machu Picchu and the Choquequirao and which one you should choose, or if you want to choose, you can choose both of them of course as well, but it's all going to be in the next video. You need to subscribe, of course, to not miss the video.